Oh my god. DUCHAN is G3 right now, looking really scary, but SOONG is not far behind. We have Tian Lang and Ragdoll pre-ban. So Ragdoll, we haven't seen Ragdoll getting drafted today at all. He has been pre-banned a few times, but doesn't seem like it's gonna be a very popular unit. And what a surprise. Masha first pick, Shizuka second pick, but this time we don't see a segment, we see O'Reilly. And here is the Dominic. We might see a speed lead here, so they can allow, DUCHAN can allow these two to go first. No, it's gonna go for Gianna, which means over there he's gonna go for the speed, and we see Vanessa. Oh, that's a very old school draft, but she got buffed in the previous balance patch. 2-turn cooldown revive for the first unit, and it's gonna be scary. And she's a speed lead too, allowing Juno to move constantly to counter Dominic and Gianna. We're seeing 2 water unit potentially getting drafted to counter the 2 fire unit. It's gonna be Bova to counter both Riley and Shizuka. We have Pra to strip and heal for the team as well. So DUCHAN team is not gonna be rocking any speed lead at all, but there's speed buff, and that is very scary. Alright, what's gonna be the last pick here? We need a win unit potentially, and ban out the Masha, or we ban out the Praha and pick in a strong bruiser option. It's gonna be a Molong pick. So are we banning out the healer, or are we banning out the Gianna? I don't know the Wilden situation. We're gonna ban out the Bova actually, so he's letting that Gianna go. Maybe there's no Wilden at all, and that's gonna be very scary for Gianna. And because we're in G3 where everybody kind of have a Gianna or a Winsa, not having Wilden is kind of normal. And we don't have Will on the Riley, which means Riley can potentially cleanse, and that allow SOONG to not get stunned or bomb turn 1. But that also means Shizuka has no debuff to throw back, which is not a good idea. So Riley's gonna heal with attack buff, get a violent proc as well. But is she gonna use skill 2? I don't think so, because it's gonna be wasted. Gonna use it anyway. But right now there's nothing to return, and that is very frustrating for a Shizuka player. What do? Gonna go for a simple skill 1. Juno has the opportunity to stun everybody, but is she gonna use it though? What is she gonna do here? And she's gonna be in trouble because right now Dominic and Masha is hungry for a kill. Wow, that Shizuka is really tanky. Dominic went in with skill 2 and it barely took 30% HP. And here comes the Masha trying to kill the Juno. Juno is very tanky as well, because you know the enemy Dominic and Masha has very good runes. But the Juno and the Shizuka tank really well. Here's the bomb. Can she land the stun? She missed the Juno. Juno has attack buff and speed buff right now. That's going to be a lot of damage on the Dominic potentially. Is she going for it? She's going for it. No stun. Almost killed the Dominic. Couldn't get the Dominic down. And the counter. The counter is going to finish off the Dominic. Oh my god. Dominic could not take down the Juno and paid the price as well. And right now Juno's back with attack buff. And she stunned the Gianna. That's going to be really bad. What's going to happen here? Go and stun the Gianna! The violent proc from the Shizuka, but the bomb was there to stun her. But right now Shizuka's a very, very big threat to the team of DUCHAN, because she has bomb, she has attack buff, speed buff, she has everything. She's gonna go for Daydream. Can she get it done? Miss 2 unit and land on the Juno. Oh my god, this Praha actually did more harm than good, even though she healed the Masha. But now she loses a turn and Juno is still going strong. And here's the heal coming out from Riley. And the damage coming out from Shizuka. Maybe gonna buff the revive buff on the Juno as well. Is she gonna go for it? Because Masha might go for the kill, but can stun the Gianna right now if she wants to. She's gonna keep the Vanessa cooldown low, actually. And get a violent proc as well. Will she return the fire here? Not gonna do that just yet. Actually interesting. Maybe she was waiting for the Juno strip on the Masha, but Juno went down before Juno could do anything. So right now, will she go for the skill 3 to protect her team? Gonna go for it. Control the Pra, control the Gianna. Decent damage on the Gianna as well. And next turn, Juno might come back. Vanessa has the revive ready. Oh my god, the Riley's gonna take out the Gianna. 3v4 right now. And I don't think you have to revive Juno. You can keep your cooldown lower because Juno right now is kind of meaningless to come back to the field. You can keep that passive ready. No, gonna revive Juno. Maybe to buy some time because when you have a target that low, Pra has to go for her. Okay, here's the Shizuka getting the strip onto the Masha and maybe refresh the cooldown of the Vanessa once again. Gonna protect Juno actually. And here's the Riley heal. It's gonna be a big fat heal. Okay, go for the skill 4, but skill 3 could have been very big. Okay. Here's the Bram, maybe go for the strip. Get the strip done. No, couldn't get the strip done. Which means Juno's not gonna go down. Vanessa might be going down actually. Unless the Juno... No, not gonna go for the strip stun potentially. Gonna go for the skill 1 for big damage. And I gotta say, the damage from Juno is absolutely crazy. That additional damage artifact, 3.5k per hit. This Juno gained 35% attack. Is it 35% attack bar? 30% attack bar and does 10,000 damage every single turn. Oh my god. And Z-Song actually take game 1 against one of the giant of Group A. The Masha pre-ban and the Gianna pre-ban. Because even though you're ready for Gianna, it is better to just not deal with her at all. I think that's the better strategy. Because you want to pick some other stuff that is on Wilrun. Alright, first pick Riley. Free-to-play player. You see that? Learn from him. First pick Riley. Dominic, Nana. So DUCHAN still going for big damage strategy. What is it going to be? Masha? But no Masha anymore. What is going to counter Dominic? What is it going to be? It's going to be Juno, Shizuka. Why is he picking these two together? Because when you pick Shizuka and enemy pick Juno, that's going to be very threatening because you're going to put on a lot of debuff. And Juno's like, take all the debuff and turn that into healing. And Juno can strip everything as well, which is very scary. So DUCHAN's going to go for Ongyoki here. Big damage team. Oh, I thought it was going to pick Gelnia for a quick second right there, but it's going to go for Boverk to counter Shizuka and Riley. And right now, there's not a whole lot of debuff on the field for Shizuka to steal. So I don't know what is Z-Song plan here. Gotta switch it up a little bit. And that Ongyoki Dominic looking really, really strong. That's a lot of damage that you have to deal with. It's gonna be Segment Thessarion. Thessarion is to deal with all the passive on the right side. There are many passive going on right now. And the Segment is to reset the Ongyoki turn 1. And here is Minato. Another damage dealer. Very strong, self-sustained. Just kidding. It's gonna be Miles because there's so many fire. There's so many buff for Miles to steal. I mean, not steal, utilize. Because he gained more speed when there are more buff on the field. Oh wait, he changed to Minato at the end. So, because there's so many fire units, Minato is going to be really annoying as well. So maybe it's going to be a Riley ban potentially, or Thessarion ban. Because Thessarion kind of counter almost everything on DUCHAN's team. So what's going to be the ban? It's going to be a Minato ban. It's going to be a Thessarion ban. Minato ban. Interesting. So DUCHAN has a lot of damage. And a Nana to protect the damage. I think DUCHAN is actually having the upper hand here in the draft. But we don't know just yet. Alright, first one belongs to Segment as usual. Gonna go for the reset on the Ongyoki. But the defense break is coming. But will she defense break? Because the Riley heal is coming right after that. Not gonna waste the defense break. Riley's gonna get a turn here. Will she use the healing skill? Or will she do nothing? It's gonna be immunity for the team. Allowing Bover to get 5 stack. Juno is looking for a target. Will she stun Dominic? Oh, didn't get the stun on Dominic. So right now, I think something's gonna die. Because Bover, Ongyoki, Dominic are all moving together. That's very important. And I don't think something's gonna survive these 3 units. Even though it took all 3 to kill Shizuka. But I guess that's worth it. Because right now, Z-Song has no way to deal with these units anymore. And they will all just follow up and keep killing, keep stacking up Nana. And Bova is stopping the Riley to do any meaningful healing as well. It's hard. Like, you can kill Dominic once, but can you kill Dominic forever? And I think that's pretty much it. DUCHAN completely outdrafted ZSONG. When you go in with no hard control and no hard damage. So let's see. What's going to be the pre-ban here? It's going to be Tianlang and Ragdoll. Ragdoll getting pre-ban again. Not getting picked anytime soon. Ever by anybody. Unbelievable. We don't even see Ragdoll chosen. Why is he pre-banning Ragdoll? Here's the Marsha first pick. Here's the same draft coming out from ZSONG. So DUCHAN is going to go with the Dominic, Nana. So the same thing. But I think he's going to get the Ongyoki in somewhere. Maybe Ongyoki in an attack buffer. Potentially. So he's just going to go in and kill quickly. No debuff to steal. No stun for Juno to heal with. Riley doesn't protect you from damage. Riley can heal you after you receive damage, but the damage is too big and one-shot you. Riley does nothing against that. There's no shield, there's no revive, there's no nothing. And he's gonna be Juno Thessarion. So DUCHAN can actually just keep going with like a Molong and maybe some sort of attack buffer. He's gonna go for Bova to one-shot with big damage turn 1. What is going to be the last pick though? Is it going to be another one-shot? It's going to be the mouse to do big damage. You see, the right team is the answer to the left team, while the left team is the answer to something else. So I think DUCHAN is doing really well here. He knows what he needs to do. There's no revive. There's nothing to stop. It's going to be Leo to reduce the damage of the Marsha and the mouse. But Leo can get banned pretty much immediately right now. And if DUCHAN finish off the Thessarion turn 1, I think there's really nothing that ZSONG can do to stop the damage from coming. The main goal will be killing Thessarion. So Bova is out. The big source of damage and healing is out. But the other 3 units, Dominic, Marsha, Mouse, are very scary. So right now it boils down to how speed tune is the Dominic, Marsha, Mouse combo. Because if Riley can cut in between and heal, then the combo is meaningless. So let's see. It seems they are very well tuned, but I feel like the Riley might be moving. So what is he going to do? He's going to go for the Shizuka. That is a very tanky Shizuka. Here's the AoE. The Juno cut in between. That's the first bad sign already. Big stun on the Dominic. Riley's cut in between as well, so no more defense break right now. And there is stun, defense break, and attack break on the field for Shizuka to utilize. So it's looking actually bad for DUCHAN because the combo could not achieve what it was designed to do. So right here, she can go for the AoE debuff and one-shot the Nana immediately. Gonna go for it. No defense break on the Nana, that's pretty bad. But the Thessarion has speed buff and attack buff, allowing him to do some insane damage and cut down the passive of the Dominic, and Dominic cannot heal back without passive. Right now, Dominic is dead. He is dead, and he's dead again. So the speed and attack buff allowing Juno and Thessarion to do some massive damage immediately back to back, one-shotting the biggest damage dealer over there, Dominic. And right now, the protection from these buffs are also very good against the Marsha. And Shizuka's resetting her own cooldown, getting some extra turn. Mouse, even though he's utilizing all the buff on the field for speed, but if he's not moving, he's not doing anything. And right now, the Oblivion on the Marsha, allowing the team to one-shot this Marsha easily. There's no more Nana stack. So actually, ZSONG might be winning this game already. 2 units down, and right now Thessarion can easily shut down the passive of Mouse and Nana. They are really strong because of their passive, but DUCHAN is gonna go down to ZSONG.